this is Daniel here. This is a new segment I'm opening up with my football blog, where I'm basically going to talk more in depth about football in general, not just about my own team, Arsenal. Obviously, I've been doing the post game reactions to the last few games just to see what I feel. But this is going to be something I do every week, where I talk about football in general, like Champions League games. We've got Premier League games, the League Cup games that was just this week. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I kind of try to do it on like every Fridays, keep it regular to see the news as that comes in every week. So hope you guys enjoy it. So since you last saw me, we had the English League Cup quarterfinals, which were between Liverpool and Leeds. We had Hull versus Newcastle, Manchester United versus West Ham, and my own team Arsenal against Southampton. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a video after the game to Arsenal, which would have probably been alright interviewing for you guys, because we played very, very shit. And, it's one of them games, maybe it was a bad side to put out, but you think, I as an Arsenal fan, I want to win every game, and the team that Wenger put out, it just didn't give me that clarity that he really cares about the contest. And from looking at videos, post game and everything like that, and Arsenal fan TV, as you know, I'd watch that and see reaction. I get a lot of people's ideas where did he really care, and the lack of commitment from a lot of the players. Like the likes of Ramsey was terrible. Like, I know you have to think about it. Sometimes football's a funny thing. You have to think, okay, they're just people. They're just professional footballers, and at the end of the day, they are just people, but they are professionally getting paid quite a lot of money as well, So, but Southampton came, fair play to them, did their thing, 2-0 winners over that, and they also now for this weekend we've got the big one. We've got the big one in Spain anyway. We've got the El Clasico. I was in Spain for a few months. I was living near Barcelona. I was living in Vilanova, which is a beautiful place. So last time I watched the El Clasico was in Spain. Real Madrid won that day thanks to Ronaldo's goal. This is a very different story. We've got Barcelona, who's 6 points off the top at Real Madrid. We've got a few more. We've got injuries. We've got Gareth Bale who's out for 4 months. Iniesta's come back into the team for Barcelona, which is a big game changer for them. Brings a new dynamic to them. They've been struggling with their performance lately. A lot of draws have happened for them. This could be a real turnaround. These type of games, Benzema was saying today that it's one of them games where you don't think about league positions, but a game changer where Barcelona win this could really stride and give them, the confidence to go leapfrog maybe Madrid. It'd only be 3 points then. The confidence will go down on them, but seeing that, it'll go down to the day. You have to see. I think my prediction for this, I feel Barcelona are strong, but Real Madrid, I have a feeling it's going to be a 2-1 win. I do think Ronaldo will get that goal. He does a lot better away from home in the El Clasico. I can see him adding number 11 to his goals against Barcelona, definitely. So that's that for the El Clasico anyway. Now for this weekend we've got the big one. We've got the big one in Spain anyway. We've got the El Clasico. I was in Spain for a few months. I was living near Barcelona. I was living in Vilanova, which is a beautiful place. So last time I watched the El Clasico was in Spain. Real Madrid won that day thanks to Ronaldo's goal. This is a very different story. We've got Barcelona, who's 6 points off the top at Real Madrid. We've got a few more. We've got injuries. We've got Gareth Bale is out for 4 months. Iniesta's come back into the team for Barcelona, which is a big game changer for them. Brings a new dynamic to them. They've been struggling with their performance lately. A lot of draws have happened for them. This could be a real turnaround. These type of games, Benzema was saying today that it's one of them games where you don't think about league positions, but a game changer where Barcelona win this could really stride and give them, the confidence to go leapfrog maybe Madrid. It'll only be 3 points then. The confidence will go down on them, but seeing that, it'll go down to the day. You have to see. I think my prediction for this, I feel Barcelona are strong, but Real Madrid, I have a feeling it's going to be a 2-1 win, and I do think Ronaldo will get that goal. He does a lot better away from home, in the El Clasico. I can see him adding number 11 to his goals against Barcelona, definitely. So that's that for the El Clasico anyway. Elsewhere, just across the pond in England, we've got big games. We've got Manchester City versus Chelsea in the early kickoff. Both teams are playing fantastic at the moment. Got Chelsea playing that fantastic system they love now, 3 at the back. They recently beat Tottenham for lost for the first time this season, by the way. But cheers for that, Chelsea. Wish we did in the North London derby, but we were just shit that day. As obviously we were. Like Aguero scoring goals for fun. Got 2 last week in Burnley. It's gonna be a tasty affair. It's gonna show who's gonna be really up for the title. Now, when it's getting into these winter months now, when you're talking about December and January, this is where you see the likes of maybe in past years, the Manchester Uniteds, the Arsenal 2004. I know that's 12 years ago, but I'm talking about that was a great side. When you're talking about teams of Man City's caliber in 2012, Chelsea, this type of game will really show who's going for it, who will get the win, and push on and show the other teams that this is our league title to lose. I don't know how this one's going to go. I can feel a draw, but my head's telling me City. I don't know. I think they might be able to break this 3 at the back. I'll go for a City win. That's my prediction on that. In other games, we've got Arsenal against West Ham. Arsenal, we really need to bounce back from midweek. Disappointing is an understatement how I felt about that game. And we won against Bournemouth last week. It wasn't an unbelievable performance. Alexis Sanchez played fantastic. But if you look at it every week, it's been very negative performances with a little bit of positive results. So hopefully he can switch that around. I don't mind. I mean, losing a game is hard. But if you play well and you lose and you give 110%, there's nothing else you can do. It could just be a bullshitty day and the team, like Andy Carroll might score a fucking header, but Arsenal hit the post how many times. Goalkeeper plays unbelievable. That's just the way it is. But I want to see a solid performance come back into this Arsenal side for this week at the London Stadium. First time being there. And West Ham have started bouncing back a little bit. I know they lost against Manchester United midweek, but they did get a draw there in the league on Sunday, which just shows they're starting to come back. They have a little bit of a, maybe it was a bit hard for them to get used to this new stadium. It's like going to a cup final every week instead of Boleyn Ground. Where you've got you've been there for so long. It's shorter. It's closer to the pitch. You feel like you're there. The atmosphere is more intense. With this, it's a new stadium. You go to it. You got nearly 50,000 fans. New fans haven't even been, so we'll have to see how that goes. I'm hoping. I feel we have a strong enough team to beat them. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win over Arsenal that one. So we have Tottenham as well, looking tomorrow at Saturday to bounce back against Swansea, who had a crazy game against Crystal Palace, who are actually playing Southampton. Now this is a big game for Tottenham to bounce back, and the opposite side where Crystal Palace desperately need a win if they want Alan Pardew to still be manager, because I don't know how the fuck he is still that manager at the moment. Terrible. I watched the highlights of that game. I listened to it actually, and the fact they couldn't even hold on to it for the last few minutes just shows how how I just never got Alan Partridge as a manager. He's a shithead. Anyway, so let's see how it goes. They've bought this Benteke, he's got a few goals, but wasting money everywhere, and they can't keep clean sheets. There's just, you have to see, Southampton have come to the Emirates now and won 2-0. I feel Southampton's going to win this game, and I feel Partridge's going to get sacked by the end of next week. That'll be my next video. I'd say that. I have a feeling if they lose, Partridge is getting the sack, and that's the way it should be permanently. And then we've got the likes of Tottenham playing Swansea. Swansea getting that massive win against Crystal Palace. Rob Bradley, first league win in English football for him. So let's see how they do go into White Hart Lane. I'll be rooting for Swansea just because of the Arsenal roots. But I like to see, can they stride forward now from that win, of course. So that's it really. Just I was going to do a little short, brief video for now. I'll be back tomorrow after the Arsenal game to give my post-game reaction, obviously. But one last thing I want to say is about the tragic plane crash in Brazil, which the team lost their lives. I know they were just going out to do what they loved. It's terrible. It's just a terrible tragedy that it could happen like that. I've seen the videos of them in the dressing room in the semi-final, and it's very heartbreaking. I watched the video to Gabriel, the Arsenal defender, talk about it, and it's just tragic how it can happen. So just a rest in peace for them, and hopefully they can bounce back as a team and as a community, and the football community in whole is with them. So rest in peace to them, and may the team go stronger in time. So I'll be back anyway tomorrow, and till then, have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon.